What did I tell you?
What did you say to him?
You said that I could never let you down.
I said, listen, you could never, ever let me down, ever.
So Wyoming happened. I ended up linking with Ye, and he, you know, sold me on this whole speech of like, I'm in a great place and I want to, you know, be Quincy Jones and help you. But in order to do that, you've got to be transparent with me, and you've got to play me your music, and you've got to tell me when you're dropping, and I know you don't like to do things like that. So I played him my music, and I told him when I was dropping.
How much of Scorpion did you have done by then?
Maybe like 60% or something.
Got it.
And then from there, it was all good.
He played you a beat, right?
He played me Lift Yourself, and he was like, yo, you can have this if you want. And I was hype. I started writing to it. We all kind of felt a genuine vibe from it. He just told me he wanted to work on, like, he just told me he wanted to give me beats, and he said he wasn't dropping till like October, November, or something like that. And, you know, ended up pretty much spending majority of my time working on his music, like just trying to like cook up ideas for him, you know? And again, I left Wyoming and I was like, okay, well, we left with Lift Yourself and like a pat on the back, you know? I wake up and all these dates are out, one by one by one, all around June 15th. Lift Yourself comes out with him just talking nonsense. The first album drops, and of course there's a diss song towards me that you produced. This was like a manipulative, like, I want to break you thing. By the way, I'm in Wyoming, I play him March 14th. I send him a picture of my son.
Oh my God.
I knew something was gonna come up about my kid. But I'm gonna tell you, wishing death on my friend that has MS. Now, when you mention defenseless people who are sick in the hospital that passed away, that really sent me to a place where, you know, I didn't want to further your reputation or your career by rapping back at you. Someone's gonna fucking punch you in the fucking face. As
a hip-hop historian, I would love for you to respond.
Of course, we want to hear it. We're dying
I did,
for it.
by the way.
You're the greatest.
By the way, I did, by the way.
Yeah.
You wrote the song.
I did, and I said terrible things, and I just listened back to it, and I was like, man, this is not something I ever want to be remembered for. This is not even a place that I necessarily want to go. And to all the people who enjoy that, I tip my hat to you. By the way, the chess move was genius. Back against the wall, I either go all the way filthy or I fall back, and I have this sort of chink in my armor for the rest of time. I can live with that, you know? And now I feel pure, I'm good.
You feel good?
You know, yeah, and you know what I did?
Sick of these niggas.
Oh my God.